Hello everyone, in this video we will learn how to create this particular sketch in Creo Parametric. So when you open Creo Parametric, you will come across this interface, and the first thing you need to do is you should select a working directory. So I'll select my working directory on the desktop in a folder with my name on it and click OK. Now I just need to open a new file and choose either a sketch or a part. So let's go ahead with part, and I can give a part name in the beginning itself over here. Let's give it a name, sketch 1. Click OK, and now a new part file is opened, and you can see there are three mutually perpendicular planes, data planes here. So I need to select one of these planes to create my sketch. So click the option of sketch, select one of the planes and click sketch. Now if it doesn't reorient itself properly, you just need to click on this button and it will reorient like this. Now I want to create this particular sketch. Let me go ahead and create a circle on the center first, two circles actually, and then the biggest circle, or let's say the inner circle, is of diameter 2, so let me just feed 2 over here. The outer one is having a radius of 2 and the diameter is 4, and this height from the base is 7.8. just that. I just need to zoom in, click on this button here, which will bring everything, all the objects that you have drawn into your window. Now that the circles are drawn and the two dimensions have been defined, I can go ahead and create the remaining parts. So I just need to create one side of this part. So I'll just create these lines like this. Okay, just make sure you don't click when the equal to sign appears here like this. Okay, so you just need to click here. I just want it to be vertical. Then click the mid mouse button to stop creating the lines, and once again to come out of the line command. Now that with these lines selected, even if they are not selected, you can just select them, and then you need to click on the mirror option over here, and then click the middle axis. So what this will do is it will create a mirrored image of whatever objects we had selected, and this will ensure that these objects will always remain symmetric. Okay, now I need an arc here which is tangential to this circle. So let me go with the arc, click some point here, don't exactly click here, you need to click somewhere in the below that line, then click the next point over here, and then just drag this till the tangent symbol appears like this. Even if you don't create the tangent at the beginning, if the arc is like this, later you just need to click on this tangent option, click the circle and then the arc, and now it is tangential. Now we need to create a mirrored image of this. So let us select this, click on a mirror and select the axis. I can see this has got mirrored to the other side. Then I'll take line and close this. Okay. The next thing we need to do is trim. Use this command, click on this, and then click left click and drag over whatever lines you want to remove. Now press this middle mouse button to stop. Now you can see that our diagram is almost complete. We just need to feed in all these dimensions. Now some of the dimensions have appeared by default. If you want to use them, you can just create whatever dimensions you want. And if there are some other dimensions which are not appearing here by default, you might need to use this option here. Click on the two objects between which you want their dimensions, and then mid mouse button you need to click somewhere here. This will create an additional dimension, and maybe it will remove some other dimensions which are not required. So this dimension we want it to be 6.6. Press enter. Now we have this height over here, and we can see that that particular height is already here, right? We just need to change this length to 50. So whatever dimensions you want to use, you can use it as it is. If the dimension doesn't exist, you may have to use the dimension command, create dimension command. Click on the entities where you want to create the dimensions, and middle mouse click to create those dimensions. Now I need this as radius 6, or this radius needs to be 6. Because it is symmetric on both sides will change at the same time. Now here you can see this is a diameter, but we want radius. So because this arc here is already trimmed, it will by default appear as radius. But since we had defined this when it was actually a circle, this is appearing as a diameter. So what we just need to do is select this dimension, press delete button, and you can see the radius option has appeared here. So Creo actually ensures that the diagram that you are drawing is completely constrained at all the times. So whatever dimensions are required, it will create automatically. And in case you don't need any dimensions which are created by default, you just need to delete them, or you need to use the dimensions command to create whatever dimensions you want in your diagram. And once you have defined all those dimensions like that, no other dimension, no other extra dimensions need to be left out. So this is how you will be able to create all the diagrams over here. So you can see that this particular dimension 0.8 has not appeared here, and that is because we have used this line as a line of symmetry. If we don't use this line as a line for symmetry, then we can have this additional dimension. So now let us say if I try to create this particular dimension, in these two, it will ask me that it is contradicting with one of these dimensions. So I'll have to delete one of these dimensions in order to retain this particular dimension. So let us see which one it is. So this we will need, this we will need, this we have created just now. These two lines, we want them to be vertical. Symmetry is something that we can break. This is symmetry between these two lines, this is symmetry between the lines, and okay, so I think this symmetry we can just delete it. We still have one more problem coming up, so it's probably not going to be solved as easy. Yes, we will definitely need okay, or else we can just keep it as a reference dimension. Reference dimensions are two dimensions which cannot control the geometry. Whereas the dimensions which control the geometry, they can be called as dimensions of constraint. So having completed this diagram, we can just click on save, and you can see it is appearing in the working directory that we had set at the beginning of this video. Just click OK, and it will be saved there. So that's it for this video. We'll see the another sketch in the next one. Thank you.